Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. And how about we check the numbers for Patrick Williams?
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White, and it's Brown in at the small forward. And for Chicago, the wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And both teams, despite losing games in the Cup, still have a chance. But a win here in Game 4 is critical.
Yeah, you want to get into that knockout stage. You have to absorb some blows and land some even better ones. It's not for the faint of heart.
Now here's Tatum. From outside, off the mark. Levine kicks the ball. Back to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Outside Williams. The wide open look here for Vucevic. No good on the triple. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Yeah, great execution in the pick and roll. Tatum being rewarded for his effort there.
Ball finds Levine. Back to Ball. Launches a three, and the three ball is good.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now here's Tatum. His last outing, he had 18 points. Good on the triple. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Vucevic. 17 points in his last outing. Vucevic a screen on Tatum. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
So it's the Celtics now, after the Bulls pick up 2. Holiday with it, now defended by Levine. Brown outside, and again, Boston with the triple.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And while we can, let's find out a little bit about the shooting guards around the league and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games. Kobe White, third.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
And to have a shooting guard who's also a high-level playmaker, it makes your team a heck of a lot harder to deal with defensively. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And you were just talking about this, Coach. Patrick Williams, a guy with loads of potential.
Yeah, Kevin, he's had to deal with a lot of injuries here early in his career. Sometimes he tends to disappear in games, but when he's got it going, this guy has a chance to be a really good 3-and-D player.
It's going to be fun to see where he takes his game. Here's White after the basket by Boston. Pass to Williams. Vucevic, a screen on Tatum. Here's Williams. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Count that one.
Assist from Jaylen Brown.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Ball dishes to Williams. Back to Ball from deep three-point territory. Rebounded by the Celtics. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Now here's Levine. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Levine passes to Vucevic. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston leading by 5. Outside, Porzingis shoots over Vucevic. Ball with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
White, good.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Brown outside. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Boston.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Williams. Outside, White. Levine with it. Tatum on him. And Levine with the slam.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Now here's Brown. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Bulls trail by 3. From 17 feet out, misses off the left iron. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. It could go, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Celtics. They're up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Duncan.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Then it's the kid, and it's Springer in at the 2. So it's Boston now after the Bulls pick up 2. The kid passes to Horford. Great look there, but off target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Here's Tatum. The Bulls getting the bucket. There's the three. Oh, Tatum from way outside.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Levine, that's good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's the kid. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. The kid's got his first points of the game.
There's no argument that Tatum's at his best when he's distributing.
Here's Levine. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, DA. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead. Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. It's tipped. Tatum with it. Defended by Giddey. Horford with the screen on Giddey. Tatum kicks to Horford. Over Buzelis. Horford no luck. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Smith with a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there. Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Kobe White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. .158 left in the first half. Brown deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Here's White. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Brown wide open, he fires. Rebound by Williams.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down. I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Brown outside. Down low, stolen by Ball. Giddey against Holiday. Right side, Ball. Back to Giddey. Here's White. And the Bulls with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Vucevic a screen on Brown. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. White's got 6.
And White has more of a feel now for when he should look to score. Nice bucket there.
Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. To the middle. Porzingis kicks to Holiday. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's White. Right side, Williams. Giddy with it. Williams, a screen on Brown. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
I always like to play other good teams. To be the best, you have to beat the best. We'll see if they accept the challenge.
Iron sharpens iron, right, Shaq?
Yes.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. All out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. On the clock. Williams for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Brown sends a screen for Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
And nice shot by Tatum, answering the 3 from the other end.
Pass to Levine. Outside Williams. Here's Levine. Goes up on the wing, and it's Chicago scoring again. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. LaVine kicks the ball. Nobody near Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Boston has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Porzingis with a screen on Ball. Brown, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. First free throw is good. And the NBA right or wrong scan has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Ball against Holiday. Fires from deep. The shot misses. Chicago leading. Down low, pass to White. On the wing, Levine. From past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Pass to Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. From Levine. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. The Bulls leading by 4. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. Levine wide open. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
White looking around. Inside, here's Porzingis. Holiday with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. And now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
Nice quick shot from Holiday. Not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
It's time for Dennis Game. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your number.
Some changes for Boston. The Caddies check in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Derek White. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. White sinks that one from the post. White's got 8 points.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
And, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Here's White after the basket by Boston. Pass to Giddey. The rebound by the Celtics. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. There's a good screen. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Giddey.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Ball no good. Brown outside. For the lead. And he's good on the three ball. He's got 12.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Celtics. They lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jason Tatum. Get out there with Horford, and it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. The 3 from Tatum. Boston getting another chance here. Tries again. The kid gets the bucket.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Now, here's Dosunmu, guarded by Tatum. Really left alone that time.
Wow, the effortless way that Levine can let it fly from deep. Incredible range.
Here's Pritchard. Horford with the screen on Giddey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game. Bulls trail by 4. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. For 3, Levine. Rebound by the kid. The kid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Picked by Horford. Fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Smith with the basket on the assist from Giddey.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quit in them.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, and Porzingis is deceptively mobile at times, which makes him dangerous in pick and rolls.
Vucevic to the pass to Williams. There's Ball with the 3. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Celtics leading by 7. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Brown against White. Let's go. Brown, no good. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Ball to the right side. Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Now here is Holiday. Outside, White. Shoots over White. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
minutes remaining in the game.
Levine for three. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Levine. And nice shot by Brown.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
Levine against Brown. Lets the three fly. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Levine.
Those are huge points from Levine. Stepping up.
Here's White. Rebounded by Vucevic. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And it's White missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
The kick out to Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Over Levine.
It counts. Look, Brown has proven himself to be a clutch performer, and he does it again.
Brown against Levine. Money!
Well, in a situation like this, you go to a proven scorer like Levine every time.
Brown outside. The shot comes out. Nice D from Levine. Chicago with the ball to tie it up. Good! A tremendous three to tie it up.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Porzingis with a screen on Williams. Here's Tatum. It's all in by the Bulls. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Levine against Brown. Now here's Levine. D right on him. To take the lead. The three won't fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And here's Holiday. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and Levine. And it's Ball in at the 1. And it's Brown missing. The Bulls shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Pass the ball. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Ball's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Bulls. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. Let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. The Celtics with the lead. Fires the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, White. Ball is not loose. To the paint, here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Brown against Levine. Here's the three. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Boston leading by 3. Outside, White. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
To stop the run. And Levine lays it in. Levine's got 24.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Tatum, that's for 2. And good. Got the Ingles head time as it falls. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Hey, you need some points? Tatum is your guy.
Again, Levine missing. Boston's gone 1 of 2 so far in their three-point attempts in overtime. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Sinks the triple. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Chicago with the ball. 8-point game.
Love the hustle right there. He earned that rebound.
Outside Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on ball. Holiday finds Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Levine gets the bucket. Now Holiday. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Tatum, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So we see Boston get the win here. So they finish out the NBA Cup group round as a 3-1 team.
And whether you're focused on the NBA Cup or the big picture of the regular season, early wins like these are great for your team.
And that'll do it, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
テンション